This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, good morning. So, what we discussed yesterday, just we can recap it. What are the things we discussed yesterday? Okay, so let me show you here. We have that mainly two types of systems are there: OLTP system versus OLAP system. Okay, OLTP stands for Online Transactional Processing. OLTP stands for Online Transactional Processing. OLAP stands for Online Analytical Processing. Okay, so the main differences of this, the OLTP systems are used to transactions of the business. The business transactions you want to track it, there we can go for use it OLTP system. Okay, OLTP systems are used to maintain the OLTP systems are maintain the transaction of the business, tracking the transaction of the business, and OLAP systems are used to do the analysis of the business. If you want to do the analysis of the system, that we can do it using the OLAP system. So what kind of data we can maintain these two systems are the differences here is high volume of transactions can be maintained in the OLTP system. So whereas you can come to the OLAP system, high volume of data we can maintain it. Okay, use amount of data, nothing but the summary data, use amount of data we can maintain in the OLAP system. Here n number of transactions, you can lakhs of transactions we do daily basis. Those are all transactions can be maintained in the OLTP system. The process of that is very fast processing, and while we are querying the data from here a little bit slow while we are writing a queries, because it's summarized data, we have used amount of data here, right? And here we can maintain the normalized data could not be duplicate. We can maintain the normalized data here in the OLTP system, whereas you can come to the OLAP system, we can maintain the denormalized data. Denormalized data in the sense you can maintain the duplicates as well. The historical data of the particular employee, historical data of the particular customer, we can maintain that. Okay, all the duplicates also can be maintained in the OLTP system. That's nothing but a denormalized data. Okay, many tables. So in the OLTP system, we can have the n number of tables, whereas you can come to that OLAP system, less number of tables we have it. We can have that less number of tables. So whereas you can come to OLTP system, who bought the particular X product. So we will find out that who bought that particular X product in the OLTP system. Whereas if we go with the OLAP system, how many people bought X product? Count of the customers they bought in the particular product. What is the total number of customers, total number of products we sold it? That summarized data we can find in the OLAP system. So these are the major differences but between OLTP and OLAP systems. Okay, so high volume of transactions, high volume of data, fast processing, slow querying, and normalized data we maintain it in OLTP system. Denormalized data we can maintain in OLTP system. Here we have the many tables. Here we have the fewer tables, less number of tables in the OLAP. Who bought X we can get it. You cannot say this who bought X in OLTP system. In interview purpose I'm saying you cannot say who bought X and how many people bought Y X kind of thing. You cannot say that. This is just for understanding purpose. Okay, here we can get it transactional information in OLTP system. Here we can get the summarized data in the OLAP system. You can say that. Okay, you cannot be mentioned a few points in the while interview. Okay, these are the major differences between OLTP and OLAP system. So this is not required. Yeah, coming to that, what is a dimension table and what is a fact table? So dimension table contains descriptive information or master data. Any dimension table you can take it. The dimension table contains descriptive information and master data. And fact table, you can say that the fact table contains numerical values and foreign keys of the dimension table. Numerical values means quantity sold, amount sold, average of sales. Okay, and we can get it foreign keys of the dimension table. Item key, if you want to join a table, item dimension table to item fact table, there should be a primary key foreign key relationship. Item key is there in the item dimension table, that would be joined with item key in the fact table. Okay, these two we can join it and we can get the related data in the visualization. Similarly, time ID in the time table, time ID in the fact table, these two can be joined. And location, we are going to be join a location dimension table, location primary key in the location table, and foreign key in the fact table. Okay, branch dimension table, you can come to branch ID is the primary key in the branch table. Same related foreign key would be there in the fact table. Based on these keys, we are going to be join this table. Okay, one fact table, what is a star schema is one fact table can directly join with multiple dimension tables. That's we can call it as a star schema. Okay, one fact table that can be joined with multiple dimension tables, directly join, the join should be direct. Okay, directly join with the table, we can call it as a star schema. So three definition, the three important definition, what is the dimension table, what is a fact table, and what is a star schema. Okay, dimension table contains descriptive information, okay, or master information, master data. Fact table contains measures or numerical values and foreign keys of the dimension table. Foreign keys of the dimension table. Okay. So, and what is a star schema is one fact table can join with multiple dimension tables. One fact table can directly join with multiple dimension tables. That's we can call it as a star schema. Okay. This kind of relationship joins we can apply it in Tableau as well. Same kind of joins are there in the SQL as well, and we do it in Tableau as well. Okay, let me show you that clear understanding of that. What is a what is the dimension table and what is a fact table? I will show you some example tables. Let's see. So you get a clarity on that. What is a dimension table and what is a fact table? Meanwhile, do you have any questions? Do you have any questions?
No.
So the SQL Server database I installed in my machine. So when I go for connect to that SQL Server, we need to provide the server name. So my server name, actually my system name I can give as a server name here. Okay, suppose you are connecting to that external server. There is a server name with the client missions. That exact server name we need to provide here. What is that exact server name? Establishing connection SQL Server foundation not established. Okay, let me do one thing. Close this. Open it back. So I have installed Microsoft SQL Server 2019. Okay, clear so far. Meanwhile, we can go for see that OLTP system, OLAP system, and ETL process. What is the ETL process actually? So yesterday I explained that we can have a OLTP systems. So you can see these are the OLTP systems. This is one database server. This is one database. This is another database server. So we can extract the data from different database servers and we can extract into stage area. Okay, we can put that in the stage area. Once we have the data into the single database, stage area is nothing but a single database. From there, we can transform the data into required format. From there, we can transform the data. Whatever the format, the data you want it, we can transform it and then we can load the data into the data warehouse. We can load the data into the data warehouse. So data warehouse system is a OLAP system. Okay, data warehouse is a OLAP system. Okay, from there we can take the data for analysis of the business using the Tableau or Power BI, whatever the tool we can use it. So this process can be done by the ETL people. The ETL tools are there. Those they can use it and load the data into data warehouse. Okay. So let me show you. Yeah, here already it is there. So I want to show you that what is the main difference of the dimension table and fact table. So here you can see first difference you can identify it. The table names are these are the table names. So when you are going to be connect to the SQL server, the table names once you the data in the dimensions of fact tables, they mention that dim account, dim currency, dim customer, dim date, dim department group, dim employee, dim geograph. Nothing but these are the dimension tables. These are the dimension tables. So generally they mention like this or product underscore dim, employee underscore dim, customer underscore dim, like they can mention it. Okay. So either preceding or post of that text, they can mention it dim. Okay. Next to it, we have the fact tables. The fact table can be defined fact call center, fact currency rate, fact finance, fact internet sales, fact internet sale reason. Like they can mention the fact table either in front of the name or next to the name, they mention that fact underscore fact kind of thing. So we can easily identify with the name which is the fact table and which is the dimension table. Okay, so we should be understand that based on the name of the table and data in the table. Maybe the name is not properly given. We can see the data and we can identify this is a fact table or dimension table. Let's go for new query. Click on new query here in the SQL Server. Okay, so let me drag it here. So what is the I want to see the data in this table. What is the command we can write it? SQL command. I want to see the data in this table. What is the SQL command we can write it?
SP help.
Hmm?
SP helps. SP underscore help.
No, I want to see the data in the table.
Mm, You can use select query also.
Yeah, select star from
Just,
table name. Select star from table name. So here I don't want to go for all the records, just I want to see top 10 records. I can mention it top 10. I can get the top 10 records from this table. Okay, select top 10 from table name. So here we need to be select that from which database I am running. I am running for the Adventure Works DW 2019. Okay, select the database and execute it. And put the star over here. Next to it, make it star. Okay, again run it. Can you see the data here? So what kind of data you have in this table? Let's see that. This is the customer table, right? Customer table, dim customer table. Customer key is there. For each and every customer, there is a key. It's nothing but a customer ID. Okay. So for every customer, there is a customer key. And at the same time, you can see that customer first name. What is the customer first name? And customer middle name and customer last name. The customer first name and last name. It's like surname and first name. And date of birth. What is the customer date of birth? Okay. And customer marital status. Customer is married or unmarried. If he's married, M, or in a single, S. Okay. His gender, male or female. Customer information. We are finding that customer information. The particular customer is gender is male or female. Customer email ID. Customer email ID. And customer yearly income, a total number of children at home, English education, so the customer education, English education kind of thing, and French occupation and house owner flag, he has the house or not. Okay, number of cars owned, how many number of cars owned by that customer, and what is the address of the customer, and what is the phone number of the customer, and commute distance, and date of first purchase, when he purchased the first item. So this is all information about whom? This is all information about the this customer. This is all information about the customer, right? This is all descriptive data about the customer, right? What it is describing? This table is describing about the customer. Who is the customer? What is the age of the customer? What is the first name of the customer? Last name of the customer? When his birthday? He's male or female? He's married or unmarried? Everything we can getting in this table, right? So nothing but a descriptive information about the customer. These are all descriptive information about the customer. That's why we are saying that table dimension table contains descriptive information. Okay, if it is a customer, customer description. If it is a product, product description. If it is employee, employee description. It is organization, organization description. All different descriptive informations we can get it here. Okay, select top 10 star from. I can go for drag the product table. Okay, I can go for drag the product table. Just run this. What information we have it? What is the product key? What is the product key? And what is the product name? What kind of product we are buying? Okay, and related information we can get it here. What is the color of the product? Okay, and we can go for see that large photo of the product. Some details. We have the some details and status of the product, current status of the product, something. Okay, this is all about the product. You can go with another one. So dim organization, dim geography, or dim whatever the field you want to take it. Dim geography, you can take it. Okay. Go for execute it. Can we see the geographic city, state provision name, country region code, which country, okay, and postal code and IP address of the location. This information about the particular customer or employee, we can consider that that particular belongs to which city, which state, which country, or customer, or we can go for take it as an employee. who are the person, or particular transaction is happening from that which city. What are the transaction we are doing, that buying or selling, from which city, which state, which country it's happening, we can identify with this table. Okay, this is all about the information about that geographic, which city is belongs to, state, country. Okay, that's why this kind of descriptive information, the table holding the table, we can call it as a dimension table. Dimension table contains descriptive information. Dimension table contains descriptive information. Let's take that employee table. Run this. Employee key is there. One employee we are hiring into the organization. The employee can have the unique identifier is employee ID. The employee ID cannot be assigned repeatedly to other persons. Okay. So employee ID start with 1. It will be keep increasing. Okay. Employee is the primary key. And first name and last name of the employee. Okay. And designation of the employee. What is the designation of the particular employee? So market assistant, engineering manager, or senior tool designer, marketing manager kind of thing. Okay, date of birth of employee, login ID of the employee. He should be logged in with his mission, right? What is the login ID of him? Email ID, email address of the employee, and phone number, emergency contact name. So any emergency whom they need to be contacted. Okay, and base rate and vacation hours, how many days he is taking vacation, and sick leave hours, current flag, and department name, which department he is working. He is working on production department, marketing department, or engineering department. And when his employment is started, joining date. Start date is nothing but a joining date, when his employment is started, and when it is ended, and the employment is ended. And status, currently he is being with us, employee, he is currently with the organization, we can say that currently he is there. He is resigned and he left the organization, null we are representing the status. Okay, see this guy already joined at this particular year and ended at 2009. So that's why that status is null here. So here also you can see that remaining all current is there, right? Still they are working in the organization. So this is all information about the employee. So this is also related to each and every information saying that who is the particular employee, what is the name of him, what is the middle status or married status, and gender. All the information we can get it from this table. That's why this is a dimension table. Okay. So let's see that what is a fact table, how the fact table look like. So which fact we can take it as internet sales or something, we can take it fact internet sales. Try to run this query. Product key is there, order key is there, due date key is there, ship date key, customer key, promo key, current key. What are these? Are all the keys? Anyone can guess it? Hmm? What are these all
Foreign key.
keys?
Foreign
Foreign
keys.
keys. Foreign keys of the dimension tables. Okay, we can connect with this key to the dimension tables. Okay, and you can come to the bottom next to it. Unit price, extended amount. Okay, unit price, discount amounts, product standard cost, total product cost, sales amount, tax amount. Okay, and fight. These are all the numerical values. We can say that numerical values, measures. Okay, measures are numerical values. Okay, unit price, extended amount. You cannot see this kind of sales related information dimension table. Okay, only fact table we can maintain this data. Only in the fact table we can maintain in the data. Okay, and foreign keys of the dimension table. Okay, so can we see any descriptive information here? Name, first name, last name, gender, email ID? No, we cannot maintain here. That can be maintained in the dimension tables, right? Only numerical values and foreign keys of the dimension table we can maintain it. Okay, foreign keys of the dimension table you can maintain it. Suppose you have that customer key. What is the customer key here? 21768. I want to know that the particular customer, the customer key is 21768. Okay, So how we can get that 21768? The customer information I want to know that. The customer key is 21768. Who is the customer and he is married or unmarried? Okay, he's male or female. I want to see that. So how I can get that? From where we can get that information? Which dimension table?
Dimension customer table.
Customer dimension table. Right here in the next to it, where class, you can just mention that uh, customer key is equal to customer key is equal to 21768. Okay, just run that code. Are you getting that information? So Weston is a single, not married, gender is male, and all information about that particular customer we can get it. So when you go for join this customer key with a fact table customer key, you can get all the information. Okay. So either you want to see the customer information, you do that. Similarly, you want to see that what is the sales amount he made it. Okay. What is the total sales amount he made it? What are the all the things? Discount amount he got it. Everything we can get it in a fact table where customer key is equal to 21768. Right. So if you run this, so he has done the two transactions are there, two records are there for him, two product IDs, two products he bought it. Okay, 310 and 600. So 310, 600 related, which products he bought it, you want to get it, from which table we can get it? The 310 and 600,
Product
what type of
table.
products? Product table.
Product
Yeah,
table.
we can search with this product IDs, we can get the data from product table. Okay, what type of products are there? And unit price, how much unit price he spent it, what is the total extended amount we have it, those are all we can get it. Okay,
I have a
sales
doubt.
related all. Yeah,
From dimension employee table, what can we get the information about the person, like
employee
the
information.
employee information, like his name and is everything, like date of birth, like that, no?
Yeah, everything, employee date of birth, employee joining date, employee last date in the organization, which department he is working, all the information we can get it from the employee.
Okay.
Right now you can clear that what is the dimension table look like, how the fact table is look like.
Yes.
Any questions? So simple definitions by evening. So you need to be, it's like either possible we can connect evening also. So I need you guys need to be specify that what is the dimension table, what is the fact table, what is the star schema. All the definitions I wanted. Simple definition. Dimension table means dimension table contains descriptive information or master data. This is the definition I wanted. In even they ask you in a interview, you need to say this. Dimension table contains descriptive information or master data. For example, employee dimension, employee first name, last name, joining date, employee organization, employee date of birth, employee PAN number, employee Aadhaar number. These are all information we can maintain the employee dimension. Okay. So this information, what is a dimension table means? Dimension table contains descriptive information or master data. Only simple definition. Even if you don't read this, don't worry. No need to go for try for job. Okay, waste of time. Okay, so just try to be prepared. And what is a fact table? Fact table contains numerical values or measures and foreign keys of the dimension table. Fact table contains measures and foreign keys of the dimension table. This is the definition. Measures and foreign keys of the dimension table. What is the star schema? What is the star schema? Star schema means one fact table joined with multiple dimension tables directly. That's we can call it as a star schema. Okay, one fact table can join with multiple dimension tables directly. That's we can call it as a star schema. So in image, I'm just showing that four dimensions. So there is no limit. You can join n number of dimension to this fact table. Okay, not only these four, you can drag multiple dimension tables and join it that particular fact table. Right? Clear this? And next we have the one more schema type, snowflake schema. Okay, snowflake schema. You can see here, until this is the star schema, right? One fact table, sales fact table joined with seller dimension, date dimension, event dimension, and zip code dimension, right? This is the star schema. So one dimension table. So here one dimension table, either more than one dimension table can have the sub dimension. At least one dimension table can have the sub dimensions. That's we can call it as a snowflake schema. It's extension of the star schema. Okay, this part is a star schema. Here, this is a part is a star schema. We have it. This one, the four table joined with the fact table, sales fact directly joined, right? That's a star schema. Any dimension table can have the sub dimensions. In the star schema, any dimension table can have the sub dimensions. That's we can call it as a snowflake schema. That's we can call it as a snowflake schema. Snowflake schema means it's an extension of the star schema. One dimension, at least one dimension can have the sub dimensions. Then we call it as snowflake schema. Okay, so very regularly, mainly we can use these two types of schemas in the data warehouse. In the data warehouse, two types of schemas mainly we can use it. That's a star schema and snowflake schema. So the next question they will ask you, what is a star schema, what is a snowflake schema, and which one is the faster? Which schema is the faster? They will ask you. The next immediate question they will ask you, which is the faster, why? Any guess which is the faster and why?
Task schema.
Why star schema?
All the dimension tables directly connected to the fact table. So
Exactly. The star schema is a faster. Why? We have the less number of joins. Where we have the less number of joins, so automatically the performance of the particular schema is faster. Okay. Where we have the less number of joins. Joins means here you can see how many joins are there in the snowflake. So if I want to go for build a visualization, state wise, state wise, quantity sold, I want it. State name is here. I have a quantity sold in the fact table. I want to build a result. I want to see a result state name wise, quantity sold, how much is state name wise. Okay. How many verifications it need to be do that. This fact table joined with the zip code. Okay. You need to go for connect to this join need to be checked. This zip code is dimension is joined with lookup, location ID need to be identified and those should be matched. Again, this location lookup need to be check with the state lookup, need to check with the state code. So once it is valid, the state code is valid, again it come back to valid this join and this join. How many joins? Three joins are there. One, two, three joins are there. Once it is verified these are all joins, then we can get the state name wise quantity sold. Okay, whereas in the star schema, we don't have those many number of joins, only direct join with a fact table. Dimensions are directly joined with the fact table. That's why the performance is good with the star schema. Okay, so the star schema is the faster than snowflake schema. Clear the point? The point is clear? Any questions?
yes, sir. Clear.
Okay, that's the main difference of star schema and snowflake schema. Next, so what are the 6 components of Tableau? Yeah,
Tableau desktop, Tableau reader, Tableau public, Tableau server, Tableau online, Tableau prepper.
prep. So let's see that all the definitions of each and every one. So Tableau desktop is a developer component where we can go for build the visualizations using the Tableau desktop. Tableau desktop is a developer component. As a Tableau developer, we build the visualization using the Tableau desktop. Okay, how we can build the reports using the Tableau desktop? We can build the visualization using the Tableau desktop, and we can go for use this Tableau desktop download from Tableau site and we install it in our machine. Okay, same definition you can see here. Tableau desktop is a fully developer software. Who is going to be developers? Developer software. There are two versions of Tableau desktop, personal and professional. Okay, two types of versions are there. Personal version is there and professional. Tableau desktop professional. The major difference between these two are amount of data sources you can connect to the data source. So what is the difference is personal will support only limited data sources. Professional will support a number of data sources. What is the data sources means from connecting to the database. So if I want to connect to the Excel, we can connect to from Tableau desktop, right? So if you want to connect to text file, yes, we can connect it. You want to connect to the SQL server, yes, we can connect it, right? That connections, there is a limitation for the professional, sorry, personal. For the professional, you can have the n number of connections. You can connect to the any data source. That's a major difference. Two types of version, personal and professional. Clear? What is the Tableau desktop?
So
And
can
once
you
you have, yeah, yeah,
explain, sir?
sorry.
Personal and professional.
Personal means limited data sources you can connect it. Personal means only limited data sources you can connect it. The major difference between these two are amount of data sources you can connect it. Amount of data sources is number of data sources you can connect is. Professional means we are going to buy, we are paying something and buying that version, right? So it can connect to the n number of data sources. Personal means you can pay very less amount for that personal usage. Okay, personal usage means your own usage. You can pay $10, but there is a limited number of data sources supported. Whereas you can go for professional, you can pay $100. So when you pay use amount, they can give more features with the tool. So number of features you can go for use it. That's a major difference. Okay.
Sir, I have doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Uh, at a time, we can connect number of data sources in professional,
Yes, we can connect it.
number of data sources.
Yeah.
Okay,
Two number of connections, 10 connections also we can make it.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
When
That
you go
is
for connect,
professional.
yeah,
That is
professional and
professional.
personal
Personal
also we
means
do that.
okay.
Personal also we do that, but limitations, there is a limitation is number of connections. Number of connection in the sense, let me open the Tableau desktop, I will show you. So so you can see that this is the number of data sources which is the Tableau supports. Connect page Tableau server to a file systems and to servers. Okay, when you go for use a personal, they cannot go for give this many data sources support, and these many data sources you cannot able to connect it. When you go with a personal, the limited number of sources means they can give a restriction to connect to these many data sources. When you go with a professional, you can connect to these many data sources. That is the limitation I'm saying. Okay, clear that?
Clear. Sir, any
Okay.
number is there? How many connections we can connect in professional?
No, there is no number. You can add n number of connections. So in
Okay.
the professional, mostly it's more than 90 is there.
Okay.
90 connections. Here we have it. More than 90. You can, 75. Installed connectors are 75.
Okay.
Okay. And additionally, you want to be connected any other sources. We have the ODBC, JDBC connectivities also is there. We can go for
Okay.
connect to other than this all.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So how many installed connectors? Someone asked you how many installed connectors are there in Tableau desktop? 75. We can say that.
Okay.
Okay, right. So next we have the Tableau server. Mainly we are going to be using Tableau server. Once you develop a report, using the Tableau desktop, I'm going to build a report using the Tableau desktop. Okay. So subcategory I can drag it and I can go for use the sales as well. Okay. So once I design this report, I build a report with the data. I want to share with this client. I want to share with this the client. So how can we share it? So if you want to share this report in a secure way, we can publish this report into the server, Tableau server. We can publish this report into the Tableau server. How can we publish it? Publish it or deployment or publishing everything we can do it. Server option is there, and you need to be go for sign into the Tableau server. Okay, so we require the credentials for that, our server link as well, and we can connect to the server and we publish into the Tableau server. From the Tableau server, client can see those reports. So we can go for publish into the Tableau server. Clients can see the report. So simple example, I can say that. Simple example, I can say that. So you can go with Amazon website. Okay. Can we see this is Amazon Prime? When you go with the Amazon retailer store, how we can get it? Maybe this is that. Okay. So far we don't have any ad here related to Sankranti, right? Do you have any ad related to Sankranti? When you go with Amazon, not Prime. Let me go with Amazon seller account. Amazon. Mhm, mhm. Can we see any ad related to Sankranti? No. Sankranti sale or some different sales are there. Not there. But before Sankranti, maybe if they have any offers, they put into that one day before or 2 day before. So what they will do is they are currently working on that. They are developing it. They are designing something background before they can when they come to the production before that begins they can publish into the production. Once it into the production, then only we can see we are the customer for the Amazon. This is site for the customer visibility. Once they publish into the production, this is a production site. Okay, if any problem come with this site, Amazon can lose so much of amount because the customer they put orders and that get failed or the transaction get failed. So many problems, so much of problem will happens, right? So similarly, there is a customers for our Tableau report. There is a customer for our Tableau report. They can go for understand the business using this report. Once we develop it, once we publish into the server, then only they can see similar kind of site. The Tableau server link would be there. They can go for visualize that reports in that server. Okay, same kind of link would be there. They can see the reports. Okay, they can see the reports in the production server. So once we publish these reports into the server, then only they can see in this server. They can see in that link. Okay, then only they can go for view that report. The customers, they can see from the web URL. We can share that URL and they can go for see the reports. Okay, they can go for see the reports. Okay, same thing we can have it for our Tableau as well. Once you publish into the server, Tableau server, from the Tableau server, customers can see these reports. You got my point?
I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Customers in the sense like they have any credentials to log in or
Yes.
anyone can see it
Yes. Yeah. They can have the credentials. Once they have
because
the
it's a
access to,
type
once they
of what we can say. Uh, it's a matter of the thing, right? So that's what I'm asking.
no, it's exactly not like this site. For example, I shown that Amazon site. It's exactly like this many customers. Amazon can have the lakhs of customers. But when we come to that Tableau site, only organization level, high level management, they can have access to these reports, see the data, not for the all the customers. Even you can go with we are the customers. What are the transactions you do related to the phone pay, or you can go for your bank details, bank transactions you are doing, right? So related your all transactions, you can find some reports in your login, online login to your ICICI bank or HDFC. How much amount are you are spending for that particular area, rent how much you're spending, or groceries how much you are spending. These are all details they can generate a reports. That's your customer purpose. They are giving you what how you are spending your money. So that kind of reports also, there is a developers who work for the ICICI or HDFC. They generate it and deploy it into the server. Automatically, you can see your reports with your logins, your personal details. Okay, such kind of things will be happens. Got it? Clear that?
Yes.
So that is the main purpose of the server. Server is an application used to share, interact with the visualization securely across the organization. If you want to share your reports, visualization to the customer very securely across the organization, you can publish them into the Tableau server. If you publish in Tableau server, client can access your reports. Okay. To share workbooks in Tableau server, you must first use Tableau desktop to publish them. So if you want to publish it, that's you need to do it from Tableau desktop. Okay, from the Tableau desktop, you need to publish into Tableau server. Once your visualization has been published to your Tableau server, licensed users can access them online through the web browser. Okay, what is this point? So once you publish into the server, who have the license, who have the access to that server, they can go for see your reports using the web browser. Through the web browser, they
License,
can go for
license user means nothing but customers only, right?
yeah, license user means generally if you want to go for access the Tableau server, you need to buy a license. For user, $99 something is there for month, or they can buy it for entire year. Okay, some dollars is there. So who can access the Tableau server? They can buy it. They can pay to the Tableau and buy a Tableau server access. Okay, that's you can see the license cost is $999 for user. Clear? Tableau server is built in a secure and permission that are in project level. Project like a secure folder. Project level means it's a secure folder where you can put all your visualizations. To implement the Tableau server business wide, every user that is going to be view visualization need to a license. So who are going to see the visualization? They need a license with their email ID, something they can create it. And the per user $999 for a year. Maybe it's for a year, I guess. Yeah, the server is also used for the assistance of the sharing data source. So this is all about the Tableau server. Tableau server is a client access, client going to access the reports from the Tableau server, as well as we can do as a developer, we can do some development activities also at Tableau server level. I will show you that how what are the things we do it. Okay, Tableau server is the place where you can do that, publish our visualizations, and client access the reports from the Tableau server. Okay, these two are clear. These two are main. We are going to be work on these two. And other than these two, we have the Tableau prep. What is the use of the Tableau prep? Anyone can tell me?
So use it to prepare the data for analysis.
Yeah, it
That
is
means
ETL tool. Tableau prep is nothing but a ETL tool. We have the Informatica, Data Stage, Ab initio, Alteryx. These are the ETL tools. Similarly, Tableau prep also an ETL tool where we can go for do the ETL process. Okay. Extraction, transformation, loading. ETL stands for extraction, transformation, and loading. Okay, that's a Tableau prep. What is a Tableau prep? Tableau prep is an ETL tool. We do it for the ETL process. Extraction, transformation, and loading. We know that now three important components: Tableau desktop, Tableau server, Tableau prep. Okay, so let's go ahead with these three. Remaining three I can explain you later. The main three components are this. Okay, next topic. What's the next topic we are going to be doing is connections. Tableau connections. So how many types of connections we have it? We have two types of connections in Tableau. We have two types of connections in Tableau: live connection and extract connection. Live connection and extract connection. Okay, what is the live connection and what is the extract connection? What is the live connection and what is the extract connection? Live means directly interacting with the database. Okay, directly interacting with the database and getting the data into visualization. That's a live connection. Okay, directly interacting with the database, getting the data into the visualization, we can call it as a live connection. Okay, so first we can go for connect page. Which source I am connecting? I want to connect a Excel file. Go for select the Microsoft Excel. So I have a text data here. I'm connecting to that Excel file. Open it. Okay. So which sheet you want it? Project details, drag it. The connection information you can see here: connection, live connection, extract connection. Okay, by default, which connection we are in? Live connection. By default, it's a live connection. Okay, and extract connection. Connection means, so what we are doing? This is my Excel file, right? This is my Excel file. I have a Tableau here. I have a Tableau here. Okay, I have a data in the Excel. My Tableau desktop is here in the laptop. So what I want to do is I want to connect this Excel. I want to see what kind of data is there in the Excel file. On top of it, I want to build a visualization, right? Data is there in the Excel file. Using that Excel file, I want to build a visualization in my Tableau desktop. So you need to make a connection these two, right? I want to get the data into Tableau desktop. I need to connect to this Excel file, right? Linking this. So that's we are doing it, connecting these two. Okay, connected to the Excel. So then I am showing this Excel file data into my Tableau desktop. I am showing that what kind of data is there in the file. Okay, so the connection type is live now. Okay, directly connecting to this database and getting data into visualization is that's called a live connection. So if you go for build any visualization, using this data, okay, using this data, each and every, suppose I can go for drag the task name and task duration. Okay, task name and task duration. So the data is there in the Excel file itself. The data is there in the Excel file itself. So how the data is getting displayed here? So Tableau will send a request to the Excel file and get the data from Excel into Tableau visualization. Okay, data always be there in the Excel file. Data always be there in the Excel file. Tableau will go connect to that Excel file and get the data into visualization. Okay. So each and every time, one more report if I build it, Tableau again it will go for that Excel file and get the data into visualization. Once again it will go for Excel and it will get the data related data into the visualization. Okay, data, because data is there in the Excel file. Data is there in the Excel file. So you may ask me, sir, we are showing the data here. Data is there in the Tableau only, right? So just we are showing the data what there in the Excel file, but we are not storing data in the Tableau. Okay, the just text here we are headers we are showing, and what kind of data is there in the Excel file we are showing here. Okay, not saving anything in the Tableau side. The data always there in the Excel file only. Okay, this is the live connection. Suppose let's connect to my SQL server. So where is the customer table? The customer table in the customer dimension table is there in the SQL server. This is a database server, right? Okay, so let me go for take this SQL. Okay, I want to connect to my database. So how we can connect it to the SQL Server database in from the Tableau? These are the connections. My SQL Server. So I want to connect to this database. Connect. Click on that MySQL Server. What's the server name? This is my server name. Okay. So sign in. Click on sign in. Now you connected to the SQL Server database. So which database you want to connect it? Adventure Works DW 2019. You can select that. You can see the tables are there in the SQL Server. The table, you can go with a SQL Server. Just see these are the tables you can see in Tableau now. The list of table, dim customers, dim currency, dim all things, right? So I want to see what data is there in the dim customer. What data is there in the dim customer? The dim customer table is there in the SQL Server database. Just I can see that table name here. Okay, you can drag it. Okay, customer key is there, geographic key, customer alternate title, first name, middle name, last name. Okay, all the customer information we can see here or not. Update now, if you put it update now, data also we can see in the table in the database. Okay, in the database table, what kind of data is there, you can see here. So when once we are in the live connection, if you are in the live connection, every time Tableau will connect to the database and fetch the data into visualization. Okay, always this data is there in database. Always data is there in the database. Just we can get the headers into the Tableau. You can see these are the headers of the table. First name, last name, gender, male or female, whatever the information you have it. Those are all only headers. Always database there in the database. Okay, in live connection. Once we are in the live connection, directly connecting to the database and getting the data into visualization. Direct connection. So what is the extract connection means? Whatever the data you have in the database table, you can take the snapshot, you can extract it, you can go for extract the data and save it into your local machine. Save it into your local machine. Okay, which format you are saving? Dot hyper format. The data we are saving in the dot hyper format. Okay, click on save. So you are extracting data. What is the data is there in the customer table in the database? All the data we are extracting from database to our local machine. So what is the main difference between live and extract? General example I can tell it. So each and every time if I want to prepare a curry, I want to prepare a chicken, what we do? I can go to the market and get that chicken and build the, I can go for prepare my dish. Okay. Each and every time I can go for market and buy the whatever the I wanted, I can prepare my dish. Okay. Live means that's the same. I can go, I want to buy a something as a chicken I wanted today. I can go to the market, buy a chicken and prepare a dish. I will eat it. Evening I want to go for egg curry. What I will do? I can again go to market, buy a eggs and I can do that. Tomorrow I want to go for tomato curry. What I will do? I don't have tomatoes at home. I can go to the market, buy the tomatoes and prepare my dish. I will eat it. So how much time it's taking? Every time you are going to the market buying the things. So what is the waste of time? It's like you need to check all the things, transportation and your availability, all the things you need to be check it. It's a time consuming process, right? Every time you are going to get that. So weekly once what I will do, I can go to the market, I will buy all the groceries I wanted for the week. I put it in my refrigerator. Whenever I want to prepare my dish, I can directly go do it at home itself. It's saving my time, right? It's going to be save my time. Similarly, what are the data is there in that my customer table, I will extract, I will extract into I will extract into my local machine and save it into dot hyper format. Okay, then you can no need to go for database every time. You no need to go for connect to the database every time. Once you did it, after 1 week again you can go for get the fresh data after 1 week or after 1 month or daily. Either you can go with a daily, not hourly basis. Okay. So that's thing we can do. The main difference between live and extract is live means directly interacting with the database. Extract means extracting the data from database and saving it into the dot hyper format. Data can be saved into the compressed and dot hyper format, which can we can go for use it for the visualization. Okay, that's the main difference. Let me show you the diagram. So original data, if you want to go for live connection, your Tableau is here, your database is here. You can directly interact with that. That's a live connection. Whereas if you have that extract connection, you can go for get the data from original database to extract file. Okay, dot hyper file format, local machine you can save it. Whenever you build a visualization, you can connect to this and get that into visualization. No need to go for every time into the database. Okay, that's the main difference. Okay, clear? Any questions? Yeah. Okay. Today we are stopping the session here and be prepare this all things what we discuss. Okay. And tomorrow we can go for continue. Do you have any question? You can go ahead and ask.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Uh, while working on extract connection,
Mm.
um, anybody update the some updation in database?
Yeah.
They done in some updation.
Mm.
So um, how can we work on that?
Yeah. That's I will explain you tomorrow. Good question. Okay.
Yeah.
So here you can go for a simple thing. Let me take an example. I have a customer.
Uh,
Okay. I don't want you confused. Let's go for discuss that tomorrow. Just prepare
okay,
whatever
sir.
discussed today. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hello, Srinivas.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
Hello.
can you please provide recording videos, day by day videos?
Sure, sure. I will do that.
Um, can you maintain any WhatsApp group?
Yeah, yeah. Just ping your number so I can add you in the group.
Uh, can you please tell your number once? I don't have a number.
Yeah, ask Akshara. Akshara will share you. Akshara, I add you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, ask Akshara. She will share you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.